For us, black men dating black women in America, it's a challenge for us.
It's not a challenge. You just picking the wrong women. You know what? You just don't understand.
Well, help me understand. Explain it in a way that is appealing to a man. Cause I know frustration comes and you throw up your hands. Let's debate upon the topic. I will listen to your stance. I'll object it if I can. Gonna interrupt her though. She's passionate about it. When she speaks, it lets you know. He say, she say intro song. I hope you enjoy the show. Evan Jefferson is on. Let me introduce the host.
All right, beautiful people. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight on our special presentation, the He Say, She Say show. Now, I'm your host, EJ, the Love Doctor. And tonight, we're going to continue our journey into understanding the black man's understanding or guide to understanding the black woman. Now, I hope you guys are ready to rock and roll. I hope you got your wine and you're feeling fine. I'm going to try to keep my Barry White voice the whole time that I'm here with you guys tonight because this is a special night. I mean, so much has happened. So much has happened this week. Oh, Lord, I don't even know where we might go tonight because I'm trying to tell you, oh, Lord. I can't even, I hope y'all ready. I hope y'all ready, man. It's the He Say, She Say show where everybody's got a voice, man. If you can't stand heat, get your ass out the kitchen. I'm sorry, go put your kids away. Yeah, y'all can cuss a little bit. Ain't no buying Bitcoin tonight because we got a lot of shit to talk about here tonight. I mean, it's been a crazy week, okay? And we got to figure this out, guys. We got to figure this out. But while we figure it out, we're going to have some fun while we figure it out. I'm going to tell you that. We're going to have some fun while we figure it out, man. At any rate, I'm your boy, EJ, man, the Love Doctor. And we're going to try to get some stuff right tonight, man. We got a barn burner of a show. Man, we might talk about just some anything. So y'all, I mean, you better bring the heat, okay? You better bring the heat. Now, this is the He Say, She Say show. And the whole concept, guys, is, you're going to be representing for the he says and the she says. We to find out who joined us here already because, we ready to get this thing going because time is all. We already moved back an hour so y'all can have a little more time out there in the sunshine. But it's getting dark over here on the east side, and that's what it is. It's roll call time, people. Here's the deal. He Say, She Say show. Want to know who has joined us here tonight? Hit the like button, share button if you care. Like button, share button if you care. Follow all the good stuff. We over here on BBC TV. Now, here's the deal. If you're a sister and you're joining us here tonight, you're simply going to put in the console, go and put in the console, she say. And if you're a brother that's joining us here tonight, go put in the console, he say. Let us know where you're connecting from. What city, what state, what country, what city, what state, what country. You're joining us here tonight for our love and relationship show, our love and relationship show where we have the counterparts and we go, we trying to get this thing, this whole communication thing going because, I say something, you interpret it a different way. Then I got to hear you talk for about 25 minutes and then I might give 2 words in and then other stuff happen. But at any rate, and we're going to be talking about this thing here tonight. Let's see who joined us here tonight, man. Shiro is in the building. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight, brother. Oh, we got to see. Oh, yeah, they coming out. They already ready. I got my brothers here. That's right, man. Sydney is joining us as well. Thanks so much for joining us here tonight. Vivian Reed is in the house. How are you? Thanks so much for joining. Brother Wilhelm is joining us as well. Miss Rosia is in the house. Lady J is joining us as well, man. So I guess you're going to have to lay on the couch. It's therapy. It's therapy time up in here, man. We got Chandler. We got Miss Teresa. Harvey Gilliard is joining us as well. Julie Ray Hammondtree is in the house. Thanks so much for joining us today. And of course, I'm not here by myself, beautiful people. No. We have actually got a special guest. Yeah, we called her. She was she didn't get a chance to talk. Like 3 days ago, somebody was holding her hand. He was just making sure that he controlled the whole situation. So we said, no, we're gonna reach out to Miss Jackson. Sorry, Miss Jackson. Ooh, I am for real. And see if we can get her on the He Say, She Say. So let me introduce you guys to our co-host, man, Mrs. Jones is in the house. How are you doing tonight, Queen?
Hey, Evan. I'm here in the full armor. In my full armor, this my helmet of righteousness, and then I got the full armor of Derek, Dirty Dick Jackson. All right, and let's talk about this fool. This is Lisa, you guys. L.A. Jones, you know me.
Woo!
Man, it's been a wild week.
Man, it's been a wild week. So it had been a wild week, man. In the comments below, if you guys want, let us know your status, man. Single, married, divorced, whatever you might be, man. We're gonna get it in tonight. If you're a C-Say, if you're a woman that join us here tonight, go and put a console she-say. If you're a brother join us tonight, go and put a console he-say. We gotta get you prepped because here's the rules, guys. Before we get into this heated discussion, here's the rules. It's simple, okay? It's simple, right? If you want to add to the conversation that we'll be having tonight, either kind of way, your sister, you put she-say before your comments to represent for the sisters. If you're a brother and you want to add to the conversation before you before you want to add to the conversation, put the brother he say, and then your comments to represent for the brothers, and then we will recognize your comment, try to bring this thing up. Now, Lisa, let me say this. We got so much. I mean, we got to get to the book. We got to finish chapter 2. I mean, we got to finish chapter 2. That we got to do that. We cannot abandon that. But I want to share with you a few other things. How many guys got the wine, by the way? Just put the kids to bed. Put the kids to bed. Make sure that you don't put the kids to bed. If you got your wine, you're gonna do a little quick virtual toast. Can we all just get along? Okay, that's it. can we all just get along? Okay. Now here's the deal, man. Here is the deal. Now, Lisa, I don't know if you. I just got this in. Okay, so I'm gonna start here. I just got this in. I got this in. I ordered this. It's this Martin trivia game pack, right? You saw it, I tagged you in it. But it's got a pretty cool thing. It's called Word on the Street. And this is the section of these cards where it's like a little debate and discussion section, okay? So I'm gonna go through 3 of them. If there's 2 on one side, I'm gonna do 1 on the other. The other one's like something you do actually if you had a real game. And we'll start here to get the thing going, okay? So how many guys, if you're familiar with if you watch any episode of Martin in your life, okay, put it down hashtag Martin, go put that console hashtag Martin, okay? Now here's the deal. All right, the first one it says it's from season 1, episode 21, the breakup part 1, okay? So Martin and Gina get into a huge argument when she gives him a butt statue. Anybody remember that? A butt statue. It's not his style, and Gina knows it. Would people say you are open or closed-minded to new things? That's the question, the first question. Would people say that you're open or closed-minded to new things? What does she say? And then this is for you guys to answer in the comments below. Would people say you are open or closed-minded to new things?
So you want to know if I am?
Yeah.
She say, absolutely. Yes. I'm a free spirit. I'm very open and candid. Yes.
Yes. It's just hard. I don't know me. I think I am open. Like I just don't. He say I'm open. I just don't normally bring it up. Like, if somebody suggested to me, I'm like, okay, let's do it. But I'm not the one to be like, let's go do this new thing. That's kind of how I am. Because I'm just so focused on what I got going on. If you bring something new into my life, I ain't gonna say no. I'm just probably not gonna be the one to be bringing it up. I'll just be like, oh yeah, let's do it. But you know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that's how I am. Okay. Anybody else, guys? Would people say that you are open or closed-minded? What is the thing? It says what people say. So let me even change that. I think people will probably say that I'm closed-minded because they think because I'm quote unquote busy that I'm not into these new things. But I wouldn't say I'm closed-minded. But I think people would probably say I'm closed-minded. Right?
Yeah.
Right? So
you're focused. You're like, you're into a lot of different things, and that's fantastic because but you're like laser focused.
Yeah.
Most focused person I know.
Yeah, okay. All right, man. She said, I'm open with curiosity first. Our brother Miguel said, he said I will do most things once in a proper setting. She said, I'm open, but respect my preference. Okay, all right, good stuff. So you see, open this up with Martin. You can't go wrong. Open up with Martin. Okay. All right, here's the second one. Okay. We got some more. She say open to new things. He said, I'm open-minded, but I'm always questioning. It's gonna be hard to surprise you, brother Wilhelm. She say very open, but I got my eye on it. Love change, love new. Anybody else? Okay, are you open to new things? That's right. I'm sorry, I forgot I'm the love doctor.
Oh shoot.
All right, here's the second one. Okay, here's the second one, guys. All right, this is from season 3, episode 5, break up to make up. Oh, y'all know about that. break up to make up. So Martin tries to get Gina to be his girlfriend again, while Tommy and Cole encourage him to date other women. Y'all, anybody remember that? Do you trust your friend's dating advice? Is the question. Do you trust? Do you trust your friend's dating advice? What does she say?
She say, hell no. I don't even trust my own advice sometimes, but no, I don't know. I don't trust my friends' dating advice. I can't elaborate right now.
Oh. Right. And this question goes out to the audience. Do you trust your friend's dating advice? He say, I don't. I do not trust my friends. I may talk to my friends about some issues that I'm having, but I'm not going to go to them for advice. You know what I'm saying? Who I should date in advance. So I don't trust them because I don't even go to them. All right, that's what I got. Anybody else, man? Alan Wright said, sure, this is a new day and life is short. Do it till you're satisfied. Till you're satisfied. All right, here's one more. All right, guys, you guys type your comments or your response here. And this is from season 3, episode 14. It says, express yourself. Do it good. All right, so they say hell. Oh, no. She say hell to the no. She said, I'm with Miss Jackson to the no, hell to the no. No. All right. Express yourself. All right. So major changes begin when Gina is hired as a consultant for Martin's TV show, Word on the Street. Is it easier or harder to take constructive criticism when the person giving the criticism is your partner or someone you love? Is it easier or harder to take constructive criticism when the person giving the criticism is your partner or someone you love?
Ooh. Hey. She say, although it is much needed and ultimately appreciated, it is harder. Yeah, but I appreciate it, and I might even give you a little bit of pushback, but you give me some time to think about it, and if it's constructive, I'm gonna come around. He
say, hold on. So someone that you constructive criticism, someone that your partner or someone that you love. Mm-hmm. He say, hell yeah, it's harder. Let me tell you something, man. Because here's the deal. Here's the deal. All right, because I've been kind of doing what I do before you kind of entered into this whole situation. So it's almost that constructive criticism. I think it's about how it comes, but a lot of times it comes like, okay, listen. I mean, it's I don't know. It's certain things I'm able to take constructive criticism in. But when it's in my area of expertise, I ain't trying to hear that. It's hard for me to hear it. I know what I know over here. I probably don't know a whole bunch of shit over here. Go ahead, but over here, I know this. So I would say in the area of my expertise where I've been rolling, and this is what I do. Like if my partner tried to give me constructive criticism on how to invest, that's gonna be kind of difficult for me to take that constructive criticism because that's what I do.
Even if you have someone who may have more experience than you, maybe even, even leveled up a little more than you still think you'll have a problem with it?
Well, I will respect that then, but I don't know if I probably won't be dating that person. I need you to compliment my weaknesses, not be stronger than I am with my strengths. I'm just saying, it just probably ain't gonna work.
Oh man, I appreciate the honesty there.
It probably gonna work for me. Okay.
Wow.
Yeah, that probably gonna work for me. Okay.
That's honest.
Hey, he said, man, salute to brothers and sisters from one land. Absolute, man. What's going on? Again, if you got something to say, you want your brother, you put he say before your comment. If you're a sister, she say. He say, I will be here. Here I will question it back home. I might listen. Okay. Here I will question, but back home you might listen. Okay. She said, open. No. We need to we need a BBC Twitch. I want to see all the comments. It's harder ultimately in the end respected. Okay, she says sorry. I do sometimes, but friends can easily be too opinionated. Okay, all right, gotcha. You say I respect that. You say harder with the side eye, Teresa. Harder with the side eye. What's going on, Dre Nicole? How are you? Absolutely. She say it's hard coming from anywhere. Period. DOT. It's hard coming from anywhere. Period. DOT. Raquel. Okay. All right. Oh, Miguel said she out of pocket for trying to teach ERGJ on investing. Hey, I'm just trying to say, man, that probably ain't gonna work. Now, here's the deal. So that's our icebreaker. Now, here's the time where we share an experience, good or bad, that we've had with the opposite sex this week, right? A good or bad that you've had with the opposite sex this week. Because we trying, can we all just get along? Okay, can we all just get along? Now, here's the deal. I've been waiting all week I've been waiting all week. I mean, you know what? Let me tell you something. The he say, she say so is my release. I get a chance to get this shit out. I'm telling you, if I don't get it out, somebody might get slapped. I'm just trying to tell you. If I don't get it out, and this is a constructive way for me to release some of this stuff that I dealt with this week for men and women, by the way. I got some men stuff too. Oh, Lord. But I'm going to say the opposite sex first. So he say, someone comes in town. Right? Comes to town, business associate. You know, so you come in town. I'm going to try my best to make time for you while you're in town. I think that's the right thing to do. Right? So we try to set something up on Thursday. That didn't work. I'm super busy on Thursday. Let's get together on Friday. That's cool. No problem. We set it up for 2 o'clock first. No problem. That's cool. Get the call that morning. Hey, can we do 2:30? No problem. That's cool. Get there at 2:30, which is an hour away, by the way. And I'll be right back. I'll be right down. I'm on a call. Okay, no problem. That's cool. Get down. Left some stuff, of course. Okay, no problem. That's cool. Finally leave about 3:15. Cool. We on our way. Go get something. Go stop and get some gas on the way back. Gotta go back into town. Because, you know, she go, hey, I'm going to be in town. I'm going to stay in town so I can go ahead and do what I got to do. Okay, cool. No problem. That's cool. Now, the whole time we ride, I'm like, okay, where are we going? So at least if I know where we're going, I can select where we might eat to just kind of, you know what I'm saying? Okay, we can eat. But the whole time, and she getting distracted by the text that's going on the phone and stuff she wants. I'm like, can you tell me where you need to be at a certain time so at least I can get in that area? Because this is Atlanta traffic here. I need to know where I'm going. Mm-hmm. So eventually I get that. Okay, no problem. That's cool. Need to be there at 5:30. Okay, no problem. That's cool. Go get down close to the place you need to go. Okay, you want to eat? Okay, fantastic. We get something to eat. I'm looking at the time. Okay, 5:30. You want to be at your spot, right? Oh, you know, I know they got another one at 6:20. I'll just kind of make that one. Okay, no problem. That's cool. So in the area, boom, bam. Finally get there 6:20. No, 5:45. Cause we in the area now. 5:45. Boom, bam. 6:20. So I'm like, hey, no problem. That's cool. Nice to meet you and all that good stuff. I'll be Vamu. Well, hey, can you just stick around to after it's only 30 minutes and then, you know, just give me a ride back down to where I need to be. And then, boom, I'm out of your hair. Oh, only 30 minutes? No problem. That's cool. No big deal, right? So, I already had experienced the lateness in the beginning. Now I'm over here at 6:20. Right? Saying, okay, you know what? You're in town. You ain't got no car, no problem. That's cool. I'll give you a ride where you need to go. No problem. That's cool. How about I had to give my sister friend a call about 8 o'clock. Because somebody didn't come out of that building about 8 o'clock, and I'm looking at my watch like, oh, I'm sorry, I missed the part. Oh, yeah, no problem, but I got something to do at 9 o'clock. I got something to do at 9 o'clock. So, cool, no problem. 30 minutes, 9 o'clock, I can make that, no problem. I call my sister friend at 8 o'clock. Like, listen, this kind of shit I be talking about. It's 8 o'clock. You went in at 6:20. Damn. 8 o'clock. And you know I told you I need to be somewhere at 9 o'clock. And I'm trying to, so, but now I'm on the hook, right? Here's why I'm on the hook. Because the suitcase is in my car.
Oh,
and I'm kind of waiting. Now, here's the deal. I'm the type of bro, I just pull off on people. Listen, I just pull off. I really do. Because I'm just, listen, you can't respect my time like that. It ain't nothing really for us to talk about at this particular time. But I got her stuff. So I was like, I can't just do that. And my sister friend, well, hey, just go take the stuff in. I'm not doing, you know what? I'm just going to go ahead and take where she needs to go. Because, I'm going to be the bigger man. I'm going to try my best to be the bigger man. She comes strolling out probably about 8:25. No, sorry, by the way. No apology for the time frame. Now, here she said to get in the car. I'm like, okay, she really didn't say I'm sorry. No, she didn't say nothing about this 2 hours that's supposed to be 30 minutes. And she didn't say nothing about, damn, you got to be somewhere at 9 o'clock. So I had to bring it up. Of course, I'm the bigger man. Listen, I told you I had to be somewhere at 9. It's 8:30. Oh, well, is it an in-person meeting or what does that got to do with anything? It's 8:30. Oh, well, you know what? I was in there, I did my little stuff, and then they started talking and we'd say taking pictures. Oh, yeah. So it was some extra time that you had to go take pictures and mingle. So you totally did not. What I needed to do, what I told you I had to do, it didn't matter at all. It was a that doesn't matter. I'm going to do what I want to do, and this is what is going on, and I just totally forgot. Okay, blame it on forgetting it. That clearly means that what I told you didn't matter, was not a priority at all. So you're just going to leave. So I got to be late, or I got to miss my meeting because of you. So now I know you're going to cost me money. Oh, yeah, you're going to cost me money. Yeah, you was already late in the beginning. And this is even further. So then get her to her destination, she's like, I'm really sorry, whatever. My friend's been telling me about my lateness. Oh, so this is a habit. You ain't gonna, you is not gonna see me. You is not gonna see ERGJ. You're not gonna see the love doctor. But why do I bring this up? Because this is the kind of shit that we deal with, right? And this is not uncommon, by the way. This is not uncommon. Now, of course, there's some uncommon sisters out there who be like, you know what? Damn, he got to be somewhere at 9. Let me get the hell up on. I'm sorry, girl, or whatever y'all talking about, whatever y'all doing in there. He got to go. He out here wait. I know some sisters like that, but damn, this wasn't that sister. What did she say?
She say, so the bottom line is you wasn't getting the cookies that night. I guess you ain't even want them, huh?
Why would I want to do cookies? Hell no, I don't want
I know.
Hell no, I don't want them cookies.
Because I know you guys do a lot for some cookies. It sounds like you do a lot. He say yes, boys do a lot for some cookies. I know that's right.
Men know how to turn cookies down, sister.
Yeah, she say, yeah, that's way too inconsiderate. Like you said, that's it. How long you known her?
Okay, you gonna we throw it. That don't really matter, do it? Okay, I don't know how long I known it. It ain't been long. It ain't been. I don't care. I don't even care how long it's been. Somebody, if you know me, you already know you ain't about to waste 2 hours of my time.
Well, she shouldn't do it to anybody. But I was just wondering, is this something that you were trying to get a little romantically involved?
No, again, you see, you missed the part. You missed the part where I said this is a business associate.
Okay, I'm just making sure.
Yeah, see. Every time a man and woman get together, don't mean it's about to be some.
I'm just checking. Yeah, that was rude. That was out of pocket.
It was a bit. Okay, all right. Let me see what you guys talking about. Cause I'm telling you, this shit happen all the time, and these sisters act like they start backing them up and all this shit. When I was talking to my sister girl, she was trying to come up with all these reasons why she could. Yeah. And she's like, "Oh, why don't you give her a call?" I'm not in a position to be giving her a call. She should be calling me. Why am I? She should be
calling you for sure.
Now she did get in and say, "Well, if that ever happens, just give me a call and take." No, it ain't gonna never happen again. I'm not gonna put myself back in the same situation that's gonna bother me, and I know I got shit to do, and you clearly it don't matter to you.
Yeah,
clearly that did not matter to you. Whatever going on inside that building, what I told you I had to do didn't matter.
Yeah, that's not cool.
Whew. I can't only comment. Wait, 11 came back. Who got slapped? I'm going to sit down on one post right now. All right, man. Talking about I'll get together, share for real. So y'all a couple of the hookup, where y'all going? See what I'm saying? So every time a brother bring up a girl, it's got to be something like I said in the beginning. It's a business associate. Somebody came, you know what I'm saying? Okay, he said, "Hey, and she say, man, I love Dr. Wahida. Absolutely, man. She say, far too many women today don't respect the time of men. This is unfortunate. Woo! She say, man, looking putting all in all the wrong places. He say, man, the cookies were probably trash. She did him a favor. I appreciate you, brother. I appreciate you, bro. The bro showing up. He said, next time, give her my number. I'm good at fixing self-centered women.
That's my cousin.
We won't chase him, man. We won't chase him. We replace him. We won't chase him. We replace him, man. She say, man, that was so rude and damn. Can I at least get a freaking hello? This is not a date. She say too much. 2 hours. She is one and done. Send her a bill, man. What about you, this Lisa? What about you, man? This week? Any experience?
Yeah.
Oh, go ahead.
She say first, I'm gonna call Evan Jefferson out because he set me up, y'all. Because y'all know he's been telling me to apologize to old boy, right, for the past couple of weeks.
Yeah.
So, of course, I did.
Oh, you did?
I did. Because, it take me a minute, but I'm like, yeah, that's the right thing to do. Then Evan goes, hey, did you apologize? I said, yeah, I did. And so how'd it go? Well, he was like, yeah, well, shit, I don't give a damn about that, but when can I see you? So Evan knew, because Evan responds, oh, she apologized. Now I can get the cookies. See, he knew. He set me up. That's the way it goes, huh?
Hey, man. No. He said, you're supposed to apologize. That was the right thing to do.
It was, but dang. But you see what you invite into my life? I'm like, can I get the cookies? But I'm not saying I would say no, but it's just, you set me up. That's all.
Well, wait a second. He said you're not saying that you would say no.
I'm not saying, it's a problem. I just feel like you set me up. You already knew.
He's saying not a problem, but you feel like I said to you. So I didn't do you no favor, make it a little bit easier for you to get your little itch scratch. That's what you're trying to say.
Hey, sister got these, man. Whatever. It's been a pandemic.
Yeah, man. I was definitely a chauffeur, not a date. Now here's the deal, guys, man. Hey, man. So okay, that was what? Went Tuesday, Wednesday?
What?
When you apologize, Tuesday, Wednesday, something like that?
No, I apologize over the weekend.
Okay, now it's another weekend. So that happened last week after the show sometime. Clearly, that must have been Monday if you said over the weekend. So, okay, where are we now? It's now Saturday. It's now Saturday. I mean, for now, Friday's Freaky Friday. What happened on
Man, I'll just say, like, if this is a long distance kind of thing, so,
Oh, okay.
If he was nearby, you guys, I'd be more relaxed. I'd be straight.
Okay, I got you.
That's long distance.
Hey, she said, man, Lisa, you smiling for someone who was set up.
Dang, Teresa, for
real? Man, she say, wow, man. Hey, I don't know which is the wild folk, but yeah, we be dealing with some stuff, man. That's why we had a show, man, get it out so we can see. Right, did this happen on both sides, man? I've been under the pressure. Of course, hopefully we know what happens on both sides, but typically we, when it comes to these type of shows, you really, it's hard to hear from the man's side of things that might happen in his life. All right, man. Vivian Reed said, man, she said if Evan was just after the cookies, listen. I could have got if I really wanted, if my old me. Right, she started talking about what can I do to make this up? Suck my dick. What you mean? what you do? But that's the old me. That's the old me. I don't do that. Hey, listen, it ain't worth it. It ain't not.
I'll be right back.
I learned it ain't worth it. It is not worth it, man. So that it is what it is. So anyway, guys, here's the deal. We've been journeying through this book, man, A Black Man's Guide to Understand the Black Woman. And this is from Shahrazad Ali, right? And we have gotten to the point where she's discussing the teenage years of the woman, and we're going to be able to finish up chapter 2 here today, and then we can talk about whatever y'all want to talk about once we get through chapter 2. Okay, it's only like 3 paragraphs. Okay, we'll do that as well, man. And so we're going to hear from Shahrazad Ali up in here. Let's go, Ms. Rose. She said, "Are you guys turned on by apologies? Inquiring minds want to know." He say, you know what? He say the apologies seem to be so rare that it is a turn on. Like, okay, she cares enough to admit that she fucked up, and now I want to fuck her. Yeah. You know how long I've been looking for a woman that will admit that she fucked up? Now let's get it on. Marvin Gaye just start playing in the background out of the blue. Okay. Okay. So yeah. So yeah, that is a beautiful thing. I'm telling you, I know y'all she says in your mind, you think, nah, it can't be that bad. Brothers will tell you over and over and over again, man. I mean, is it that hard to admit that you was wrong? Is it that hard to do that? So that is a very uncommon thing for many of us, not for all of us, for many of us. And yes, it is a turn on because it's so uncommon. She cared enough. Let me go ahead. Okay, now that you don't apologize, now we got that over. Okay, when can I come see you? Okay, now that that's over, when can I come see you?
Yep, pretty much.
Now here's the deal, man. This is we're gonna go back a little bit and try to catch up on this thing where we're at. Let's go. You got your book, Lisa?
You start off because my phone, I'm charging my phone and that.
Okay, no problem.
My computer's not recognizing me.
Okay, no problem. So we left when she was in the teenage years. She was talking about, obviously learning from the mother, and she said that the girl child did not know that she was learning actually to whore when she was talking about some of the stuff she was dealing with in her teenage years with adolescence and stuff like that. We're going to move past that. And here's the next part of the book. She says, up to and during teendom, the black mother in rearing the black daughter must explain sex to her and get her ready to meet the world, which she realizes will evolve into some way around the opposite sex, the black man. Her advice, whether accepted or not, is given from her personal point of view and is a result of her own experiences with the black man. The same advice she herself took and used throughout the lifetime of the black girl she passes on. Her instructions after she explains the anatomy part may go something like this. So some of you guys have heard some of this from your mother. Get a good education so you can get a good job and take care of yourself so you won't have to count on no man. Make your own money so you can be your own boss. Number 2, you know you can't trust them, so be careful. Number 3, all men want is to get into your pants. Number 4, play the field for a while. Find out what you want. Number 5, don't just believe what he tells you, check him out. Number 6, don't let him get you pregnant. Number 7, you can't tell a man all your business. Number 8, don't spend your own money, make him pay for it. Number 9, make him do something for you. Don't spend all your time with him for nothing. And number 10, get with the one who's got the most money, and the rules go on and on and on. I'll call them rules because while girls are so often rebellious during this stage, when it comes to setting their own standards regarding whom they will date, they will still hear the negative implications of the above instructions and apply them whenever they choose. This kind of teaching means, number 1, test his feelings any way you can. Number 2, sex is the only motivation the black man has. Number 3, sex is a weapon. Use it to get what you want. Number 4, you can't trust what he tells you. Number 6, he owes you something material or financial if you go out with him. And number 7, be promiscuous is the prerequisite to settling down. So as we pick up on some of these rules and the implications of these rules, as Shahrazad Ali, a black woman who wrote this book, by the way, of course, if it was a black man, it'd be crazy. What does she say about some of these rules and implications? Did you experience these from your mother or other type of rules that might have had some type of these type of implications, or how did that go for you?
Yeah, she said I've definitely heard these or seen these, some examples of these. But I look at it and I'm thinking these are like, I think they're like more defense tactics. I mean, what they've used to and it's worked. They've used these tools to get what they wanted or what they needed, and that's why it's passed on, because it actually worked for them. I mean, take it as it is. It might be, what she says is a negative thing, but the women have come up with their tools, men have come up with theirs, and this is some of the things that work. About this spending money. There was, a lot of times men try to attract women with money. It's kind of like it's actually reciprocated. Men are trying to attract women with money, and they use whatever they have. A woman's going to use whatever she has to get what she wants from a man.
Right.
So yeah, it's not uncommon stuff. I mean, it's just I think it just worked for them at one time. Their experience has told them that.
Okay. You want to pick up?
Sure. The Black daughter is compelled by nature to follow without reason the example of the Black mother throughout her life, which is called instinct. They do as the mother did by her example, and teaching the character of the Black girl is stamped with the characteristics of the Black mother. Everyone is largely what the mother makes. The moral precepts that the Black teenage girl adopts are not her own. They are split between what she learned from her mother and what white society preaches. Certainly, peer pressure is to be taken into consideration. Mostly the peer pressure is from other Black teenage girls who have been raised in a similar opposing position to the Black man. This is a standard process which does not vary much from household to household. The homemaking skills that the teenage girl picks up from her mother may be adequate: cooking, cleaning, laundry, shopping, or she may be brought up in an ultra-modern setting where it is thought to be cute for a girl not to know how to cook or keep a house. That's cute. If the teenage girl has been pumped up with ideas of being some kind of super career woman, then she will ignore housework altogether, believing that she will never have to attend to such menial duties. Things like meal planning, sewing, taking care of her man and her children, and making a peaceful home for her husband are not taught. She watches the mother run the house, and depending on the mother's attitude about it, she forms the same opinion. If the mother acts like serving a man is a bore, so will the daughter. If the mother does not serve the man at all, the daughter will do the same. If the daughter never witnesses the mother serving a man because she is in a single-parent household, then she will deem such action as demeaning or reserved for special occasions only. It is unlikely that a girl raised in such a home will have a natural inclination towards taking care of her man and home. She has no model for it. Homemaking skills have to be taught at home by the mother. If the Black man would like to have a visual picture of what today's Black teenage girls are doing and thinking, he should take a few minutes out of his schedule and look at the Soul Train dance music show, which comes on television every week. This show gives vent to all the filth that ends up causing the Black man problems with the Black woman years later. Of course, this is not the only example. It is the major one that is televised. The style of clothing, the nakedness, the lewd and shameful expressions and dance movements demonstrate the low-level behavior of our teenage girls and Black teenage boys.
So now we're talking about the WAP movement.
Oh, you think so? Right? Yeah.
Yeah, the WAP movement now. Yeah.
Okay.
Let's play Soul Train with WAP. There we go.
Okay. All right. Their dance movements and faces are the result of an idea they have as young women that to be seen and admired must reveal their bodies and twist and grind in a wild fashion in public. Another Dante's Inferno. Many of the Black teenage girls are able to pass for adult women because of how they dress and carry themselves, dedicating their entire existence to functioning in such a way as to attract the sexual advances of a man. Many Black mothers approve of this behavior and do nothing to control or stop their daughters from such undignified behavior. Most do not stop them because they do not know how.
Woo. He said, now, of course, if y'all want to know, if you don't know what WAP stand for, wet ass pussy, just put it out for some of y'all that might not know what the WAP movement is. This is a Black woman giving some depiction here of Black women, mothers, and the daughters. What did she say?
She say, I don't know. I thought she went a little hard there. Especially, I know the mothers I've seen, aunts and mothers and women I was around, didn't think those things were acceptable. Like she mentioned the dance and the Soul Train, the way they dress, that wasn't acceptable. From the women I saw. So I don't know. I think in this case, I appreciate a lot of things she says, but this time, in my environment, I'm gonna say that was the minority. That was an outlier. To see somebody doing that when I was growing up or when I was a teenager, that didn't happen that often. It wasn't like that. But it might be different. This is the age of the wet ass pussy. It's all on the Grammy. So yeah.
So he say let's just call it lewdness has definitely increased as the I would say as, and it's both sides. We're talking obviously about women tonight. As let's just say as God has been edged out, right? I've seen a transition from a time when they wouldn't even let cussing happen on the radio to now it slips. Some words are cuss words, some aren't. You can't hard cuss. You can cuss, but can't hard cuss. It seems like. And then I mean, there's always been the types of dances, but I think the transition from stripper only kind of being in the dark is now like in the light, right?
Yeah.
You have I think of the slut walk, slutty vegan. Even I think of these connotations to that tend to sound like it's women empowerment, but I don't know how that works because I don't know how that works to use those type of that type of vocabulary to identify as women empowerment. But that's a great question. How do you see that when you're a slut walk? Okay, we're going to walk around and be free with our breasts as if we're in Africa, and this is liberation. But look what we're calling it, and it's led by Miss Amber Rose, by the way.
Yes, it is. Well, you said it like we see in Africa.
Yeah, if you in Africa, they don't really cut the titties out in Africa. I'm sorry. In Shaka Zulu Africa, they were out. But they were out in Shaka Zulu Africa. And I used to watch Shaka Zulu all the time because I got to see some titties for free. Okay.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't really see how that's empowering. I mean, like I said, I can't knock it because it's it could be subjective. If that makes Amber Rose feel empowered, I think she's saying because she's doing it because she wants to, not because a man is making her, or a man wants her to do it. Then I can see that, but those aren't the kind of things that's traditionally seen as empowering a person. But I'm open to hear what it is, why it is she feels like those things are empowering. The fact that I can walk around with my breast out, or have sex with as many men as I want. Now, I think somebody mentioned something about dating. like, you date as many men as you want until you're exclusive,
Uh,
things like that.
yeah,
And you
yeah,
remember what?
yeah. I remember you right. What you talking about? Somebody? I said, yeah. You said you want me to go pull it up? What you talking about?
Yeah, I wasn't sure. I remember it coming. It was so much came up this week. I can't remember. Like,
Yeah.
yeah, but yeah, and I think even that can be empowering, because sometimes women do feel like they go on a date with one guy and maybe start to feel committed, but like that post was saying, start date until and everybody on both sides should like just date until you find somebody you want to be exclusive with. Now I don't know about that part about they said Tuesday night lobster, Thursday night ribs, or whatever. Get as much food as you can from a dude. I don't know about all that stuff. That's a little crazy, but it can be empowering though when you don't feel like you got choices. You don't have to be stuck with just.
So let's pull it up. So here's what you're talking about, right? So he said, hey, here's the post. We're going to catch up on the comments here. Ladies, normalize dating multiple men. Ladies, normalize dating multiple men. Stop putting all your eggs in one basket. So she's encouraging dating multiple men. Eat lobster on Tuesday with Bobby and steak on Thursday with Paul. Dating isn't hoe activity. Stop letting men dictate y'all moves. Half of them barely have re-up money. With that being said, enjoy y'all summer. And so my response to that was, if we're not exclusive, I really don't care. Like if you're out, you go to eat lobster on Tuesday, but I happen to be Paul on Thursday. I'm Paul thinking about what's going on with Paul. I'm not really concerned about what's going on with you on Tuesday. I mean,
Yeah,
you're your own woman. Like, if we have not had a conversation that here's what we doing, then I have to expect that you quite possibly have other men that might be. If I'm interested in you, I damn sure got to believe other men in the industry, because I ain't interested in no Rudy Pooty chicks.
yeah.
I'm expecting other men to want you just as bad as I do. Okay? So I wouldn't have a problem with a sister that is playing the field or testing the field or whatever the case may be. It doesn't mean necessarily that she sleeps with everybody.
Right.
Doing that either. You went on a date, and you got some lobster.
Yeah.
But I don't know. But I don't know if that's the same sentiment from the woman to the man. Because there seems to be some automatic assumption. We went out on one date, and I don't date nobody else, or I ain't went out with nobody else, or I'm, now that could be an issue. I don't know how that go. What did she say?
No, she say, no, I don't. I think what I think what happens is, there comes a miscommunication or misunderstanding at times, but it's not, not always. But when certain things are said, that's why these days, let me tell you what's empowering. These days, women are like, don't call me baby. Don't use these little terms of endearment with me if you're not, if that's not what we are. Or, then you got men that what happens is, you get together, you go on a date. A man might say, look, I ain't trying to, I'm not trying to get into a relationship right now, but you're sleeping together. So I guess what I'm trying to say, there are mixed messages that happens. So, a man might say, or a woman might say, I'm not trying to date exclusively right now. I'm still dating other people. But then what the mixed messages is in the behavior, because then you sleep together, you spend the night, I make you breakfast, and then those mixed messages come, and then sometimes that's taken as, okay, well, he did say he didn't want a relationship, but his behavior is saying something else.
Oh.
Man or woman, but usually men.
Let's catch up on the comment. Crazy how manipulation works. Why we so crazy? Say shit. That's some gutter butt observations about women. Didn't like what she had to say, man. I hear that. She say, woo, Lord, this is a whole word. Okay. Again, she said before your comment, she said, I iron cook or iron clean. But let me tell you, I got that ring. Okay. She said, I've seen ladies dressed like a hooker in the club, and they come home and and cook a mean pot of greens. Okay, that's right, man. She said, wow, Dr. Love, absolutely, Dr. Love's in the house. He said, man, there's no difference between WAP and OPP. Same ideas, same concepts. It's all shock value. All right. Right. Just add Derek. All right. She say, man, do brothers really want a sister who has had as much sex as him? Don't try it. I am not that old.
You talking about Amber?
Well, so I mean, I don't know. Do brothers really want a sister who has had as much sex as him? Want as in, I mean, so what is the want? Like a brother could definitely want to have sex with her. I mean, but you mean like want as in beyond sex? I mean, I guess that would depend on that would depend on their compatibility. I don't know. There's a clear-cut answer for me on that. And you know what? And here's the deal. Like, I don't really, as a brother, I do not ask. There's certain questions I don't really ask. I don't ask how many people have you been with? Question.
Right.
Okay, we can go get tested. Let's go get tested. All right, but I don't ask how many people. I don't ask questions I don't want to know the answer to. I really don't.
Yeah.
Do I really? I ask in my mind. I'd be like, do I really want to know the answer to this question? No, I don't. Well, I ain't gonna ask it.
Yeah.
I'm just not. It's just not. I don't. It's so wrong. You got to pass. I got to pass. Okay.
Right.
If your past doesn't seem to be, holding you back from something, or it seems to be something that comes up and it's obviously attached to your past. Other than that, let's move forward.
Right.
I'm ready to move forward.
I wonder, do any of the ladies feel like what we said earlier, songs like Wet Ass Pussy. Now I do like the beat, I ain't gonna lie. I get up, that and Megan Thee Stallion. But I wonder if women, do we see that as empowerment? I'm just curious what the ladies think about that. What does she say?
What does she say, man? You say this song, this movement, I guess you could say, that's kind of taking the airways. Hey, do you guys feel like that's empowering at all, or is there something to it? Now we got a few minutes left, Miss Jones. While they're answering that, you got the bonnet on, so might well talk a little bit about this thing. I didn't really want to go down this road too much because everybody else been talking about this stuff, but
yeah.
You've seen some videos, and we've all kind of heard some word as it relates to what's going on with brother with the Jackson 5. Like it's only one got 4, and the other one's kind of there. the Jackson 4+1.
Oh my goodness.
So what's your take on any take that you have on the Jackson situation?
Whoo, boy.
Well, we want to give a quick synopsis of what you understand this whole what's been going on.
Okay.
People that are like, what are y'all talking about? Let's try to summarize it a little bit.
Yeah, she say, so Derek Jackson has been talking about himself for the past 9 years to his millions of followers. These men that he was trying to say aren't any good for these. He was talking about himself the whole time. He's a nutcase, man. When he did that video talking in the third person, that just really, did it for me. And the wife and her activity. At first I thought maybe they just trying to really push this book and, there's this the marketing thing. But now, so recently, the surgeon in Atlanta that he was messing with, revealed that more than likely he's physically abusive, emotionally, all that, abusive. And, he's, just aggressive. And she said, if he's like that with me, she's a surgeon. He's probably even worse with that wife. And the wife looks so pitiful. I mean, anyway, narcissistic, just a nutcase. It's really sad though. I don't know. It's kind of sad. And he's picked the same kind of women. That surgeon she knew he made her get, told her first he didn't want to get an abortion. I mean, just God, it's so much. It's pretty sad though that for his wife and the kids, that part. But he's been tricking people, and he's got people still thinking that he's okay, that he's saved and he's going to be okay.
Yeah, he said this is a very interesting thing, because I think from my take is number one, because he's built up this following for this long, right? He still has his following.
Yeah,
he still has the ear of people, and so what's interesting to me is the people who haven't been following him, who just heard about this, and they're like jumping in and say, well, he gonna lose a whole bunch of followers, as if they've been following him. That's not how it worked, right? And so you had these conversations with people like, oh, his career is over. No, that's not how it worked. The ride or die. I mean, how many people heard about the whole thing with Eddie Long, but they're still going to Eddie Long church? That's just, the people do not just just cut people off like that. That's had an influence or impact in their life for so long.
Yeah.
I found it interesting, all these people who just looked at the situation but weren't really followers of his, had a whole bunch to say. But I would also say this. The brother Action, wasn't it Action? The other brother asked somebody, Ace.
Oh, Ace Metaphor, yeah.
Ace Metaphor, who seemed to have been his homeboy the whole time, right?
Yeah.
His homeboy. For him to have been duped and delighted as a man, that's very alarming to me. Because a lot of men is like, man, he just speaks to women in a way that they like it. As that's how he's kind of built his following, like probably 95% of women, right? Buy into what he's saying. Brothers be like, that's some bullshit. But so obviously some brothers don't. And so it was interesting to hear him talk about how, he basically giving them the business, but he's still in awe or shocked, right? That this is kind of how this brother has been, who this brother is, or what he has shown lately, or his true colors. And then last week I would say I thought the third person thing was pretty smart.
Yeah,
I thought it was pretty smart because it kept the conversation going.
Mm-hmm.
Like once you lie, you just got to keep lying. I mean, ain't no point telling. Ain't no point now. Just keep on lying, Derek. Just keep on.
Woo!
Right, but I thought it was actually a genius move, right, to continue the conversation going. But then who are you battling when you rebut it? Are you battling Jared Jackson or Jared Jackson 2.0? I don't know who I'm talking about now.
I know. And you talk about Ace Metaphor, he had something. He was about to have some deal with TD Jakes too.
Oh, he was.
Yes,
oh.
That's why he wanted to put the gag order on the surgeon.
Okay, yeah, I didn't catch up on all that stuff.
Yeah, he had a deal, like a 6-figure deal. He was about to get going with TD Jakes, and I think she might have blown that for him.
Wow, man! So wow, hey, the kid said, "Man, no, it's not the policy." Say, "No, it's all good until you hear the baby singing about their wet ass pussy." Yeah, psychological warfare at its best. White supremacy controlling the narrative of black women. She said, man, a female who is sexually active carries a different energy and spirit than a male. Guys can hit it and quit it. Females carry the sperm, and we carry his energy.
Mm-hmm.
It all has a mucho dinero. She said, man, that's why black mothers give their daughters the advice suggested in the book. Okay, as some type of defense, as you say, right? The story of money. The story of him is making money as we speak. And so. Yeah, I think the hype and all that stuff, it doesn't last long. And by Monday, nobody's gonna probably. I don't think anybody will be talking about it. Even probably by tomorrow. I think this might be the last little bit of the spike in people's psyche. There'll be something new that happens, and people will take to it. But let me ask you this: he say, from that situation that you experienced, or that you saw, or that you read, or that you began to understand or see, what would be something that you say you learned just as a woman? I mean, I know you feel for the wife, but she's choosing to stay. I mean, how do you feel, and or is there something that you learn from that you can really take away and say, you know what? Because I feel like this. I feel like this intuition stuff, like, I think it needs to go up a notch, because I feel like, as many times as some of the brothers say, man, we saw this a mile away. We can see that kind of way that there's pandering to the woman, and women eat it up. And, and let's be honest, you can literally make as he has done, $1 million followers or $1 million business just simply pandering to women. It's the oldest game in the book for the people and the hustlers.
Wow. The only really the takeaway I have from this is one about it made me feel like we women, we need to just uplift each other more, talk to each other more. I'm thinking about her kind of suffering in silence, the way this man, and we just have to have honest conversations with each other. I know I saw a lot of stuff online this week where, there was a lot of battling with men and women. Let me just bring this up really quick, because I guess someone had made a statement recently that Russell Simmons was a simp for the way he treats Sierra. I don't know the details. It came up. Michael Basin had brought it up on a post. Like, is this a simp because because he uplifts his wife? I'm not sure who said it, what the details are. But I got into a really serious conversation with guys online. There's a lot of battling between men and women, but to me, all these people, the Steve Harveys, all these gurus and different people, they're profiting off of our dysfunction. We can't talk to each other with the way we're all talking to each other right now. I'd rather talk to you and get your honest feed. Like I told you, my brother, my cousin, my brother, even though they'll be biased, but I'd rather talk to people that I know I trust and love than to listen to a Derek Jackson or Steve Harvey or Tanya TKO, the Samuel's guy. Just too much of that is going on right now. And I'm thinking maybe because we're lonely, the pandemic, maybe people are isolated and don't have anybody to talk to. But these people are profiting off of our dysfunction. And I just wonder what can we do? I hope it's just temporary.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And he say, when you mentioned that, that more, obviously women will step up and have more conversations. I think more conversations between men and women need to happen.
Yeah.
Because as the brothers step in and or sisters, are obviously depending on what the situation is, but give their honest opinion and it's listened to or accepted,
Yeah.
Then it's like, okay, well, hold on, this is my brother telling me this. Maybe there may be something to this, and it might help to brighten the light or see something that you might not have seen before. You can take heed. I think what is missing, or what has been missing, quite possibly, is not just the fathers, right? That might be missing out of our home sometimes. But what about the big brothers? You know what I mean? Like, that brother who, he may not be your brother, but he your brother. He ain't trying to fuck you, but he just your brother. He like, man, we cool. It seems like that's a hard type of thing to have nowadays, where you just, like I said, boom, it's just a business associate, but everybody, now you got to try to get the cookies and stuff, right? It's just the dynamic between a platonic male and female relationship, where we just got this understanding, like me and you, like we just, it's just cool, Like, that seems like that might be something that's missing as well, because of it must be something going on, or should we try?
Right. I know. And we always have that one guy in our life that says, no man, what is it? Ain't no man want a platonic relationship with you. Every man that talks to you, one sex. I have guys that I've been friends. I have male friends that I've been friends with for decades. Never, I mean, even if he thought about wanting to touch me, it hasn't happened. I don't care about that, and I appreciate their feedback, their honesty, their candor is very important. Those are relationships I really treasure. And I even have friendships with men that I have dated. My ex, I mean, I love having those types of relationships. I think I'll be better equipped when the man comes in my life. I'll be better equipped to know, those do's and don'ts.
Yeah, man. Teresa said, man, she said, man, the church keeps women in bondage situations.
Ooh, I'm not touching that one.
Ooh, I wasn't gonna touch that either. I'm gonna let you deal with that.
I see how you got quiet.
I sip on my wine. I eat my little CBD, dried fruit pineapples going on over here. I had to release something. Now, let me tell you. So I did tell you I had something else with the brother, right?
Yes.
You mentioned the brother bringing up simp whatever with Russell Simmons. Man, I had a brother that literally totally disrespected Dr. Sebi. I was like, did this brother just say?
Uh-oh.
And I don't know where they get the nerve from. I literally had to say, you know what? I'm gonna have to distance myself from you, brother. I'll be trying to support you, but you that was a cross of the line moment. Well, you've been talking a whole bunch of shit, but as soon as you say something about my ancestors and our ancestors, and who are you wet behind the ears? Who are you to be talking about somebody that, you know what I'm saying? What?
Yeah. Can't be messing with Dr. Sebi.
You can't mess with Dr. Sebi. Then I had another brother, right, start talking about who are you talking about? They were talking about Akon. I put up something about Akon saying, you know what, why don't you learn about blockchain and stuff like that. Akon, they over here. Akon is, again, he's a sellout. He's the, what we do? It's like, bro, wait a second. Why everybody that seems to try to make a difference and move things forward, they always got to be a sellout. They always got to be working for the man. It's always got to be some conspiracy theory from the people who ain't doing shit, by the way.
Right.
Always that. What are you building? What are you doing?
Mm-hmm. Did you see? Two deals. He's
a black man that are literally coming up against other black men. And then I was like, why got shit on us? I mean, it ain't. We don't even do racism. Listen,
I know.
I don't know what it is.
Mm-hmm.
It was literally, and I was like, "This is." I said, "I mean, y'all gonna have this conversation, but what y'all not gonna do? What y'all not gonna do is disrespect people who you can hear stuff through the grapevine. You can feel like you're researching, but you're not them. You're not going through what they go through. You ain't put no electricity in nobody's city. You ain't done shit."
Mm-hmm.
And type on Facebook.
Now, Roland Martin was in a little spat this week, right? That he called there's this young guy in Georgia. I don't know if you heard about him. His name is King Randall. And he's down in Albany, Georgia. And he started a school. He's only 21. He started a school, and before he started the school, he's been helping young men in the community. He really has a lot of the Nation of Islam kind of, ideology. And he said, I'm not promoting the whole voting and all that kind of stuff. He said, I'm doing work right here in my community. And like I said, at 21, he started the school. Anyway, Roland Martin called him an idiot because, Roland Martin promotes, voting and, all that kind of stuff. So he gets the guy on his show and like he's tearing this kid up like, oh, well, what about you? Why, you're not involved in government? And the guy was like, look, that's just not my thing. My thing is doing the work right here on the ground in the community. And they never resolved it. I mean, like that I thought that was pretty sad. I thought it was a missed opportunity for an elder, Roland, and this 21-year-old to come, kind of come together on something, especially what these young men was doing. But because he considers himself conservative, not Republican, but conservative, and doesn't he's not promoting the voting thing. Roland, kind of kicked him to the curb. I was wondering if anybody saw that. I thought that was, like I said, another missed opportunity for two Black men.
I got my own reservation. I don't listen or watch Roland Martin. I have my own reservation for him. And he gets none of my attention, so I definitely would not know what's going on there. He lost me a long time ago.
Yeah.
He lost me. Once I seen him buck dancing with Hillary Clinton, I said, "Oh, no, that ain't gonna work."
Oh yeah.
Oh, that ain't gonna work for me, brother. I ain't counseling him. I just don't tune in no more.
Right. Yeah, and I usually don't, but like this kid, I said I started following him, and I might support his cause because there were a lot of parents. Huh?
He doing the work.
He is doing the work. He teaches boys like how to change tires, how to change the oil, how to do stuff that we typically expect a man to do. That's what he's doing in his community.
Let's catch up on the comment. A good relationship with the opposite sex is valuable, creates balance. Yeah, good relationship. Oh, absolutely. Y'all know I'm skipping all the stuff that don't say she say, he say, by the way. She say there are some churches that do keep women in bondage and slavery mess. Women will be seen and not heard, only good for having babies, man.
Wow.
Let's see here, man. She say, man, treating a woman with respect is not a simp. There's a difference between a lady and a thought. However, we should do unto others as we want others to do unto us, period. Somewhere say she's seen it. I've seen it, but Boyce Watkins had a young man on his show as well. Roland Martin is okay. Keep cool. He said, man, a person that has self-love with confidence and compassion can possibly make a great companion that you can build a possible healthy relationship. Okay. Fantastic. Sister Lisa friend girl, what'd you learn? You learn anything new today? Oh yeah, because see, so you tried to call me out a week ago, and I was like, I know I said, here's what I learned before we got off the broadcast, and you see, that's why I like having this thing taped, because then we can say, okay, let's just go rewind and see what really was said versus what you thought didn't happen. But anyway, what's your takeaway from tonight, man? You take anything away? You learn anything new?
Well, let's see. Oh my goodness. I always learn something. It's a lot, but just basically that these conversations are valuable. My relationship with you and a man that could be honest is very valuable, and we need that, and we should be promoting that. We want to move forward and with this Black love and promoting Black love. Though the candid platonic relationships are could be just as important.
Yeah.
No.
I tell you, I really like these on the street cars. I like the little add to the show where we can go through some of this stuff and ask these kind of neutral questions to see how people respond. So maybe this will be some more juicy questions when we move through. But I did have to do some thinking. I was like, you know what? Yeah, that is maybe. Yeah, you do a little self-inspection. You might realize that you're not who you think that you are if you just kind of going through the motion, but you really answer honestly. You might say to yourself, that's not me. That's really not me. I might hope it's me. I might think it's me, but it's really not me.
I know. That's so true. Oh, I got a confession though. About not last week's show, the week before that. I think, the week before that. I did a gummy a few hours before the show started. But it wasn't a CBD gummy, it was a THC gummy. So we got about 20 minutes into the show, if that, and I just totally zonked. Like I didn't hear what you were saying. I didn't know what was going on. Oh my, it was such a struggle. I don't know if anybody ever gets like that when they do THC, but I thought I had taken it about 3. I'd be good by 8, but it didn't kick in until about 8:30. And I was like sitting here like, oh shit, what did he just say? What? Oh man, that was funny.
Well, at least I can charge it. I can charge it to your head, not to your heart, man. Because I was just thinking, okay, this is just how she is.
I was trying, man. Sorry.
Well, beautiful people, man. This is a he say, she say. So, and here's the deal. If you came tonight with some stuff on your chest, hopefully you got it out, man. So you can have a wonderful, wonderful week moving forward. I know I feel so much more relieved. Number one, I feel good that I do have some sisters who I can call when I'm in the moment. Let me say that, all right? Because I called my sister friend, like, listen.
Yeah.
If she don't come out in the next 5 minutes, something gonna happen. I mean, something, right? So I was able to talk to my sister girl, laugh a little bit, you know what I'm saying, get my head together and just say, you know what, I'm gonna be the bigger man, right? Because I got too much shit on the line. I got too much reputation on the line. I got too much on. I can't. It just can't go down like that. Be the bigger man. But if I didn't have a sister girl to call at that particular time, I might have went crazy. I'm a pretty patient guy. But once you get to a certain limit, that's just beyond patience at this particular point.
Mm-hmm.
So I appreciate
your birthday.
And September 12th.
Oh, that's right. You're Virgo.
Yeah.
What else could you be?
So I appreciate all my sister girls who will take that phone call and will listen to the brother that's going through some stuff. And matter of fact, in the comments below, how many of you sisters, be honest, I know y'all gonna all say, yeah, that's me.
Yeah.
How many of y'all are that chick that the brother's calling you like, listen, can you just help a brother out? Because if I don't handle this the right way, some shit can just go wrong. I don't need to go left. How many of my she say, y'all, you that chick? You that chick that brother calling to get through them situations that he might be dealing with a sister friend. Then Miss Jones, you say you that chick?
I'm definitely that chick.
Okay. Yeah.
I'm always that down girl, that everybody can hang with.
So you don't help save quite a few relationships, huh?
Yeah. Oh, heck yeah. I love.
Absolutely. Well, let's get some of the comments. See if we got any last words for the piece, man, before we get up out of here tonight, man. Been a wonderful, wonderful show. She said, man, one man to every 20 women. How can we as Black mothers get our sons, young men ready for a powerful, sexy, Black, beautiful queen? All right. We need to work. I don't do just, she say, call Dr. Sister Love anytime. All right. She say, I'm that girl who to take with. I can't miss. Rose was the person I called by. Well, that's my sister girl. I called. She just happened to be dealing with something. They called me. I called. I said, listen, can I just ask you some personal stuff real quick? I just need a woman's opinion. This crazy.
Uh-huh.
Any last word for the people for tonight before we get up out of this thing?
Oh no, it's been wonderful. I hope we don't have to hear about Mr. and Mrs. Jackson too much anymore. But you guys, just stay positive. That's all my thing. Let's move forward in love and positivity and honesty. Like seriously. Yeah.
And he say again, she said, man, there are particular things that most men would complain about or have issues with or say, here it's probably no more than about 3 or 4 things predominantly. But as a businessman, one of those things is wasting my time.
Mm-hmm.
And there's one thing to be 5 minutes late. There's another thing to basically clearly show that you don't give a damn about his time or what he might got to do. Like that's just disrespectful at the end of the day. And I say that to say because it could have went a lot of different ways had I not handled it correctly. Had I not right? Had I not got the advice from my sister friend, that could have went a whole lot of ways. And normally it would be like, oh, it wasn't her fault. And this is the position that we find ourselves in as men. I gotta really handle this properly because no one's gonna believe that it was her fault.
Wow. Wow, you really feel like that? So men aren't heard. Okay.
Not when it comes to these domestic issues.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Now I might be heard now because it didn't get to no real big domestic issue.
Mm-hmm.
But if it gets to a domestic issue, whatever that might be, it don't have to be that I even strike her or nothing like that. I'm not saying that. But if you get to a domestic issue where her voice gets loud, well, ain't nobody trying to hear what the hell I'm. Listen, can you? Yeah, I think it was I mean, so many situations. I mean, come on, man.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yes. Oh yeah. Hey, so Lisa, now to apologize. What's up?
Is that for me?
Yeah.
Okay.
Miss Rosa just basically asked, when he gonna get some cookies? That's what she just said in her own little sister girl way. Now that he apologized, when you gonna give him some cookies?
You know, it's one of those things where, like, it's the sex is awesome, but that's not the mate for me. It's one of those kind of things, you know. So I don't know.
Oh, you know. Oh, you know.
I'm really not like the casual sex kind of girl. Yeah, I'm looking at that picture. Look, it's tempting, tantalizing. Whew. So we'll see. You guys stay tuned.
Man, this is the He Say, She Say show. We're going to pick up next week, guys, as we get into the adulthood of the Black woman now that she's going through her childhood and teenage years in Black Man's Guide to Understand the Black Woman. This is where you guys, everyone has a voice. We want your voice to be heard. The He Say, She Say show is kind of what it is. And so hopefully you've been able to get some stuff out. If you're like me or if you're like, Ms. Lisa here, you may have been experiencing things throughout the week and you need a place to vent, let it out so you know, go on and be free. And sometimes it's all you need is a space to get it out. That's why counseling is so great. Even that they can just sit on the couch and you can feel like somebody listening to you. And what if it's our mate or our significant other or our partner or the person that, you know what I'm saying, is we giving the business to, what if they will actually listen to you? And that's on both sides. All right. I think sisters sometimes feel like the brothers really just they just slow, whatever, I don't know. And brothers, we definitely feel like, come on, man, can I be heard? So this is a place where hopefully you feel like your voice is being heard. And you can catch us on BBC TV on Saturdays at 9 p.m. You guys like the time in the comments below. Love to know from you guys, how'd you feel about the show? How'd you feel about the show here tonight? Go and leave your feedback in the comments below. Leave your feedback in the comments below. So Lisa, you're gonna be ready to move forward. Martin thing. We're gonna do continue forward in the book. I mean, are we gonna be able to finish this book? By the way, I mean, it seems like we read like one page of.
I know. I'm just trying to get Sister Ali on with us one night. That's what I'm trying to do.
Okay, yeah, that'll be dope. We can get her on. That'll be dope, man. We got to put in the call. See if we can bring her on, man. As you say, we see the smile. Don't break the brother's heart, man. Walk away.
Oh.
Say enjoy the show, man. Lots of fun and laughter. Absolutely, man. Well, guys, I want you guys to know that everybody got a voice here on the He Say, She Say show. We'll be back next week, same black time, same black channel. Check us out on BBC TV. Go ahead and like that page, all the good stuff. We're going to continue our journey to Black Man's Guide to Understand the Black Women, and we're going to see what happens over the next week because we know something going to happen. I mean, some going to happen. But you know what I'm going to do, Miss Lisa? I ain't going to put myself back in that type of situation. And so I'm just slowly leveling up. I'm slowly leveling up. I'm slowly getting better. I'm slowly attracting more caliber women into my life. I'm becoming a more caliber type of guy. That's what's happening. I'm learning. I'm learning. Man, said Dr. Love, it looks like you are the one on the couch. Haha, glad you are better. Absolutely, man. Well, beautiful people, I want you guys to remember this, man. It takes a village. It starts with us. Let's build as we climb together. We all we got, beautiful people. Matter of fact, we all we really need. And thank God that's more than enough. Until next episode, you know what time it is. Mr. DJ, hit the music.
You've been watching the He Say, She Say show. We thank you for tuning in. Until next time, keep that conversation going. He say, she say.